But this idea of the divine name being invested into people and them having the authority of God without being Yahweh themselves is, I think, the important ticket here. One slightly less biblical example is a story recorded by Josephus, which came to mind when David was speaking. When Alexander the Great approaches Jerusalem in an attempt to conquer it, the crisis is averted when a priest whose mitre bears the Tetragrammaton, Yahweh, bears the name of God, comes out. And what does Alexander do? He bows down before the priest. Was Alexander bowing down before the priest, or was he bowing down to the divine name that was in him? When every knee will bow to Jesus, what is the context? Jesus has been given the name that is above all other names. Given it. This is a common theme. And so David's right that we need to understand how the early Jews were interpreting the various verses that we were reading, but I don't think it lends too nicely to his interpretation. Jesus is constantly talking as if he's not speaking with his own authority. He's doing this all the time. The most instructive example for me is in John 12:44, when Jesus cries out, "Whoever believes in me, believes not in me, but in the one who sent me." That's if you read the NRSV. The NIV adds in the word only. Whoever believes in me, believes not in me only, but in the one who sent me. That word simply isn't in the Greek. It's a little bit strange. I want to talk more about that. I want to talk about authority and where it comes from. I want to talk about the forgiving of sins. I want to talk about worship for sure. And whichever one of those roads we go down is essentially up to David Wood. But I'm ready for any of them, so we'll see what comes up. Thank you for listening.